Well, thank you both very much. I'm sure you two can find your way out.
That's it? What about Charlie's lifetime supply of chocolate?
Yes, a lifetime supply of chocolate. Each of the children will receive their chocolate. Other than that, the day's been a total waste of time and chocolate. Good day, Charlie Bucket, and goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Wonka. Mr. Wonka, I don't deserve the lifetime supply of chocolate. I tasted the fizzy lifting drink and broke the rules, and I'm very sorry. Thank you for the wonderful day and tour. It was better than Christmas.
Bless you, Charlie. You did it.
Now see here, Wonka. It was my idea to try the...
I create this contest with one purpose in mind, to find the perfect person to make candy dreams come true.
I don't understand.
This was a test of character, Charlie. I carefully selected rooms that tempt each of our golden ticket winners. You, Charlie, did something quite remarkable. You gave in temptation, you were smart enough not to get caught, and yet you admitted your guilt.
But the other kids?
They'll be fine, and they'll each receive a lifetime supply of chocolate, the booby prize.
That's the booby prize? What's the real prize?
Charlie, do you love my factory?
I think it's the most wonderful place in the whole world.
I'm glad to hear you say that, because from this moment on, it's yours.
What do you mean?
I'm giving you my factory, Charlie. I need someone to take over, and that someone is you.
You want me to run this entire factory. What about my mom and dad and Grandpa Joe and...
The entire family can live here.
I'd love to. I'd positively love to.
Now Charlie bakes everything he makes, satisfying and delicious.
Talk about the delicious. You can even eat the dishes.
Oompa, oompa, doobity-doo. I have a final puzzle for you. Oompa, oompa, doobity-dee. If you are wise, so listen to me. There is a problem with classify you. Not everybody likes telling the truth. Telling the truth's not so beautiful, but isn't it nice when someone take a leap and take
Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two? Charlie can.
Charlie can.
I know that he can. We know that he can, 'cause he'll mix it all with love and makes the world taste good.
Mendota Elementary School, everybody. How cool is this? How cool, I'm coming over here, I'm gonna come over here. How cool is this? So we have Disney musicals in schools. Mendota has been in the program since its inception, 9 years ago. And I went out to see this show a couple of weeks ago, or a month ago, or whenever it was. I know, right? Time goes by, who knows, right? And I loved it so much. I loved it so much, I wanted to share it with you. Because it's great, right? These are great. So, I'm gonna ask you a question. So, did this space scare you?
Not really.
And why not? Why didn't it scare you?
I don't know. There's nothing to be scared about. These people are here to love me and watch me.
Excellent. Where's Charlie? Charlie and Grandpa. Where's Grandpa? Come on down here a minute. I want to say something to you real quick. Come here. And you have your mics on. Are there mics on? So they can talk right into the mic? Yeah, because you just did yours. So, have you been in a show before?
last year.
What'd you do?
I was Professor Ray and Breeze.
Breeze.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
Oh, Finding Nemo. Which one did you like better, Finding Nemo or Willy Wonka?
Willy Wonka.
Did you have a bigger role in Willy Wonka?
Yes.
Boy after my own heart, right? And it's fun, right? What's it like on this big stage for you?
It was scary.
I don't know, man. You have great intentions. You know what you're doing. Did you acted before too? Yes. Did you act before? Or is this your first show? No, this isn't your first show.
This is my third show.
Your third show. You want to continue it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fourth show.
Fourth show.
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
5th grade.
5th grade, everybody. So one of the things that I loved about this program, when I went out to see it, is, I don't know, all of you were in the cast. Not very many, is there? Like, so many. And then they had a whole other slew of students. This is 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, you know, doing everything else, the backstage. There was a 5th grader running the follow spot.
The crew are
These
in
are our
the,
stars of tomorrow,
the crew are
everybody.
in the circle.
Right?
The crew are here. They're up in the circle.
Where are they? Up there?
Yeah, they're up in the circle.
I mean,
Yep.
great.
Yep.
Right? So, there you go. Thank you, everybody. You're all now going to head this way off. Follow that way. Thank you. This way, this way, this way. Thank you. Ah, now it's mine. You know, I don't like sharing the stage. No, I'm just, but so cool, right? I think it's just, I love it. It's one of our community programs that we do. Always looking for funding, right? All right, so you ready for a season? Can you believe it? Can you believe we're into another season? I can't. Who said yes? Listen, we have a we have a show for you tonight. We have over 30 Overture Presents shows. Then we have a big slew of Broadway shows for you. We have live performances. Are you ready, Cara? Car Beach, ladies and gentlemen. Very pleased. We're pleased to share this with you. So let's kick it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah,
Here
ready.
we go.
Growing up, I remember seeing the world through National Geographic, and now these stories come to life on stage with National Geographic Live.
As experts and storytellers in our fields, we are excited to inspire. This is our planet. Let's make it better.
Let's explore together.
I'm Jess Cramp, a shark researcher and a National Geographic explorer. Right now, we're in the Cook Islands working to solve some of the mysteries around pelagic shark migrations so we can better understand these impressive ocean predators.
Hi, I'm Sandesh Kadur and I'm a wildlife filmmaker. I've spent decades tracking some of the most elusive cats in the world.
I want to see a fishing cat.
With the help of National Geographic Live, I get to share these stories with all of you. Live on stage, I'll reveal the playful, dangerous, and intimate lives of India's wild cats. Come explore with me.
I want that kitty. Don't you want that kitty? Some of you know I have two cats. I had two cats. They were both from the farm where I grew up, and they came to me in very special times in my life. And I got a third one recently, and she's a small little kitten. And power to all of you who are parents, who grew up with children that you had to take care of every day, because she's wild, crazy, and I haven't slept very well since I've received her. She doesn't just come to bed and lay with me. She jumps on my head and purrs and licks my face at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then at 4 o'clock in the morning, she decides she wants to lay on my neck, right? She'll purr, lick my face, and she leaves immediately every time she does it. So who calls? So National Geographic back, we excited about that, right? Our numbers for this year's National Geographic are really off the charts. It's a very popular program with us, and again, we'll talk about this later. You'll be able to subscribe for the series and keep your same seats for those of you who are subscribers now. So check that off. Yeah. Let's go to the next one. We're moving.
Stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I have a smile on my face. Like a shooting star, I can go the distance. I will search the world, I will face its heart. Yo tenía mi cascabel con una cinta morada, con una cinta morada. Yo tenía mi cascabel. Yo tenía mi cascabel con una cinta morada.
What's up, friends? My name is Davin Youngs, and I'm the creator and performer of the Reset, an immersive sound healing experience that I'm super excited to be bringing to Madison to the Capitol Theater in 2026. Now, I can guarantee that you've never experienced this theater quite like this before. I say that in good authority because everywhere I take this experience, from the Kennedy Center to Chicago's Orchestra Hall to the Schermerhorn Symphony Center in Nashville, everyone says the same thing. I've never done anything like that before. If you're familiar with the concept of a sound bath, this is something like that, but if you were to amp it up quite a few notches, I use my voice, I sing throughout the experience, I use live looping and create layer upon layer of sound. I integrate sound healing instruments like the crystal singing bowls, the tuning forks, the gong, all to create an atmospheric container for healing, for personal growth, for transformation, for coming together as a community. I know that we need this now more than ever, and it's such an honor and a privilege to invite you to come join me for this experience in this space. So I hope you take a risk, I hope you try something new, and I hope to see you at the Capitol Theater in January 2026. See ya.
All right. Anything look interesting to you? What? The reset. Let me talk about the reset a little bit, because this is a special booking for me. So, Davin Youngs, who it's going to be in Capitol Theater. 37 is a VIP experience, which means you get a yoga mat and are able to lay on the stage when he does it, and the rest is in the house. So when I was in Chicago, I worked for an organization for 18 years called Urban Gateway Center for Arts Education, and we worked with lots of schools and community to integrate arts within their work. And Davin was on my team as a residency coordinator for a few years back then, and I went last fall, not this fall, the fall before, to this immersive conference in Denver, and he was there, and I ran into him, and I was like, oh my gosh, how great you're doing something like this, and he was presenting his piece at that. And then he showed up on the artist roster of one of the artists that we work with, and I was like, I have to do that, right? I have to bring him in, and I think Madison will love it for what it is. So great, thanks for bringing that up. What else looked interesting? Anything else? I know, how cool is that?
It looks so cool.
Right? Mixing the rock with it.
Yeah.
I think it's really
It'd be
cool.
super fun.
It's almost like the Red Hot Chili Peppers
Right,
over there
but the
with the
mariachi
bagpipe
version,
music and
right?
the rock.
Mhm.
I thought it was different and fun and cool. I haven't seen the show all the way through, but I love it, what it is. One of the shows that I'm most interested for you to go to is that Compagnie Hervé, the dance piece that you saw with those beautiful bodies. You know, I like beautiful bodies,
We all know what he books
everybody.
for.
I do.
So he got invited to a live stream version of it where they were doing like a live capture, which is where a lot of that video comes from. I stopped into his office and he's like, hey, come watch a little bit of this. And I was like, it's fine. I can watch like 5 minutes and then I got to go get some stuff done. I stayed for the entire performance because it was so beautiful. I mean, it was just.
I don't even know how to explain it.
No.
Like their blurb says like hip hop mixed with, it's more like, I think there's some capoeira in it, there's some hip hop moves in it, but there's also this beauty of the athleticism and really acrobatic kind of work.
Yeah, there's a
with
good
it.
combination of the athletic in
It's
there.
stunning.
And acrobats, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And
And Simon and Garfunkel story.
yeah.
Right? Go back and see that again. Yeah. I think it's one of the best ways that, a best show of presenting someone's music. I've seen it every time we've had it here. I think this would be the third or the third. And I cry every time. It's so authentically beautiful, so I highly recommend it. Great, what's next, Cara?
Out of rhythm is hard to fight through your bad decisions when you're standing on that mountain, looking down and you can't see nothing. Let your armor down. Let your armor down. Lay it all on me.
What if life were only moments? Then you'd never know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment. Who can live in the woods?
and to get what you wish only just for a moment. These are dangerous woods. Let the moment go. Don't forget it for a moment, though. Just remembering you've had an end when you're back to
You get lost, what you ought to do is say. If you get lost, what you ought to do is sing. Sing without trouble. I hear it and I know. I know you wanna take me home. And get to know me most.
Now am I so ready for this change? For the first time in forever, there'll be music, there'll be light. For the first time in forever, I'll be dancing through the night.
All right. So up close, Cabaret series. Many of you I know have been to the Cabaret. Kind of has more of a kind of a Broadway focus this next year. Patty Murin from Frozen. How cool is that? Right? Claiborne Elder. Do you watch The Gilded Age on HBO Max? He has a role in that. But I saw him on Broadway 2 seasons ago now in the revival of Company. And he delivered one of the most endearing performances I have ever seen. And he had he made a smaller role, a big role, and he wore Speedos. No, really good. So I'm excited about him. And then in Up Close, that's the series that we do with emerging artists the next night. It's this kind of the same setup as the Cabaret, and it just doesn't include dinner. And excited about these new artists that will be coming our way with that. It's a series that has been picking up and growing an audience. And so we're finding that audiences are coming to that not really knowing the artists on it, but they love that whole intimate experience. So 2 more series for you to buy. Am I right, Cara?
The journey to the final battle begins in a special live concert event. Watch as a live symphony orchestra performs with a full movie projected on the big screen.
sound with a sound with feet. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out
the door and the bullets to river. Beat to the sound of it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Another one bites the dust.
Anything jump out at you? Let me talk about Step Afrika. You know, we've had the group here several times in the past, and we've done school shows and public show. But this is a really great, big, huge piece that they do that's called The Migration. And
it's a fantastic piece.
It's an amazing piece. It's about the African American diaspora in the United States. And the migration from the south north. For the first time, we're going to do a week-long residency with the company. They're going to be out in the community doing work with community groups. We're going to do school shows, public shows. We're looking to tie the galleries into the Jacob Lawrence, which is the big visuals for the show. The piece reminds me of a oh my God, I'm old, people. I lose my mind. Of Alvin Ailey.
Yeah.
With the, what's the name?
Revelations?
Revelations piece. It has that same kind of feel to it, and that is one of the most beautiful pieces I've ever seen. And probably the piece I've seen the most by Alvin Ailey. Yeah. So that I think is cool. For all you, thank you for bringing that up. For all of you a cappella lovers, there is no straight, no chaser.
No, but Take
Next
6.
year, it'll be the year after. But Take 6, big Grammy winners, that should help you get your a cappella fill.
Yep.
A cappella fill? I don't know. All right.
Brad?
Anything else? What? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have shows. By the time the brochure is and by the time that we do the announcement, you know, your ordering is online, so we have other shows that are not in the brochure that you're going to get. One is Colin and Brad. We haven't had them here for quite a long time.
Quite a while.
So they're not in the brochure, but we're going to be doing that show. One Night of Queen, which you saw the video, and thank you for loving that show that keeps on ticking. That's not in the brochure either, but it'll be online for you to order. And then our favorite, one of my favorites, David Sedaris.
Absolutely.
I know, right? If you've never seen David Sedaris live, do it. It is one of the best experiences. I've seen him maybe 6, 7 times now. He is fantastic. And he's probably one of the nicest artists we've had in the building. You know, before the show, he does autographs and signed books and everything in the lobby till like 5 minutes before curtain. And then afterwards, he's in that lobby until everybody has a chance to meet him. And I think last time it was right around midnight when it was done. And I think that's fantastic for someone to do that. So I love having him back in the building.
It's the best when they're nice.
Right?
With. Yeah.
Right?
It is, because it's not always the case. All right.
Ready.
I'm hoping that Jack is somewhere.
No, he didn't see you.
Jack.
Go. There we go. Excellent. All right. They're a great audience. They are. They're a great audience. Who are you?
My name is Adam Borger.
And you're part of a group here in Madison, right?
Yes, so I'm part of the Madison Pipes and Drums.
And how long have you been playing your instrument?
26 years.
That's awesome.
And why? No, but I mean, like, how did you get interested? No, I don't mean that meanly. How'd you get interested?
So I'll keep this brief. My wife was a Highland dancer as a little girl. We went up to Fond du Lac so she could teach little kids up there how to dance. And in the meantime, an older bagpiper offered to teach me free lessons. And I took one lesson and I got hooked.
Is it hard to learn?
Yeah, it is.
He hesitated, as you could see. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Yeah,
Thank you.
Great. And why did we bring him out, do you think? Ready? Our Fringe Festival.
Calling all Madisonians and Wisconsinites. My name is Chris Grace, and this past January 2025, I had the distinct pleasure of performing in Baby Wants Candy and Shamilton at the Overture. And the good news is we are coming back in 2026. The audiences were so warm, the theater was so beautiful, and to be honest, I had some of the most delicious cheese curds I've ever had backstage. So we got to come back. We got to give you 2 more shows. So we're going to come back to the Overture, Baby Wants Candy, and Shamilton. See you there. Save the date at the Overture. Bye.
I'll make her love me. And I'll break her heart. Oh no. Yes, it's plain to see. She is trouble with a capital P. But I'm gonna run up without failing. I'm gonna be making the wifey Sarah Palin. Dang right, you know that I'm a shocker. Love is something you can't shoot from helicopters. Damn right, you know it's not fair. I'm gonna love her up like a polar bear.
Toy Story 2 is okay. Toy Story 2 is okay. Toy Story 2 is okay. Toy Story 2 is... And I vehemently disagree, okay? That is a great movie. You mean Jesse? Sarah McLachlan sings that really sad song.
The Naked Magicians. R-rated magic at its stunning best. The world's funniest and naughtiest magic show. Find out why good magicians don't need sleeves and great magicians don't need pants. Definitely the hottest ticket in town. Book now. Best seats sell out fast. The Naked Magicians.
So, they're so charming, let me tell you. They are so charming, those naked magicians. And they started at the Fringe years ago. I didn't see them at the Fringe. We had them in Capitol Theater, like right before COVID sometime. Anybody go to that? And let me tell you a quick story. They're from Australia, and the Aussies are it melts me to hear them talk. And I love that. I love it. They always sound so happy. And these two guys were so charming and playful. So we were backstage. They were doing their whatever, something they do beforehand, their tech call. And I said, they were chatting with me, and I said, I'm going to sit back here the whole time, and if you don't get naked, I'm not paying you. Right? That's what I said to them. So they started stripping for me. They're so funny and so charming.
But he booked them because they're charming, people.
Is what?
Just because you booked them because they're charming. That's the whole reason. That's the only reason, right? They're
And they're
charming.
good magicians.
And they're good magicians.
Right? Now, so one of the things, who went to Baby Wants Candy or Shamilton last year? It was fun, right? They sold out quickly, so I'm bringing them back, and they're going to be this time down in the Playhouse. So they're going to do 2 shows of each down in the Playhouse. And Chris Grace, as you saw, open with his shout out about his cheese curds and stuff. We did one of his shows last year. Chris Grace is Scarlett Johansson. And so he wrote me just last week, because I didn't know he was coming. So we're going to add his new one-person show called Sardines. So watch for that. And then we had a show that fell out yesterday called Monkeys Everywhere.
Would have been so
super,
sweet.
super cute. You'll see it in the brochure, but it wasn't in the video. So I have a Capitol Theater open, and I'm thinking about bringing the company back from Chicago that did the tent in the lobby, who went that Brave Space. I know, right? And do it in Capitol Theater stage. That'd be cool, right? So think about that. So Caitlin Cook, you saw that writing on the stall. Her show is about, she's a singer-songwriter and a comedian, and she's created this show and these songs based on what she reads on the bathroom wall. That wasn't a great indication, the Toy Story one.
I mean, that was like the most family-friendly clip we could find. So, I mean, you can imagine it's, what's usually written on bathroom stalls, right? So, but she's funny. It's like, what a great
really
source
charming.
of inspiration.
And it is for adults only. And she does all this fun stuff, and she's showing all this stuff as she found it on the walls. And she's singing these songs, but it's then there's a number she does, and this is what's on the gentleman's walls. Pretty funny. So I really like her. And the Dinosaur Live for the whole family, a big, huge thing. The other thing we're going to do, it's 2 days. We're going to turn Overture Hall lobby into a hub. We're going to have local live entertainment and performers in there and food and beverage. And then the other cool local connection is the Jeannie C. Wilkinson piece that you saw, the kind of that visual. She's a visual video artist, and she's going to be down in the studio. And it's going to be like this immersive video experience, and that will be free, and we're going to have that up for a couple weeks. So I think it's cool that it's growing. So buy tickets. Thank you. These are all of our sponsors who are going to make our season possible next year, so let's give them all a round of applause. We really couldn't do it. We really couldn't do it without them. So thank you for that. Which then brings me to one of my co-COOs and our Chief Development Officer. Please welcome Emily Greenwald.
Hello, everyone. What a great night, right? Are you excited for next year? And how about those Mendota Elementary School students? It is our pleasure to be a part of your lives and to share all of these experiences, but we are working really hard so that the students that you saw on stage today are here as college students, as professionals, as parents, as grandparents. We want to be here forever. And I have a really exciting update to share with you. Last summer, we announced the Overture Forever campaign to raise $30 million to address critical capital projects and to build an endowment to ensure that Overture remains a vibrant center for the arts. So what does that mean? Let me share a couple of things that the campaign has already allowed us to do. We've redone our rigging system, which is currently holding lights above my head very securely. It will also allow Elphaba to defy gravity this summer. We are working on updating our audio consoles in all of the theaters so all artists' voices, whether you're a third grader in Disney musicals in schools or an icon like Jerry Seinfeld, can be heard. We are rebuilding a chiller right now so that you will stay cool this summer. We have replaced a boiler that decided to take its last bow this winter. Now, these are probably not things you normally think about while you're watching a show. And if they're working, you shouldn't. However, if they do break, that can be a showstopper of the worst kind. And I'm excited to share that we have raised $25.6 million, or 86% of that $30 million goal. But we need your help to get to the grand finale, and we have two people who have stepped forward to help us get there. Bee and Lau Christensen have pledged to match all gifts to the Overture Forever campaign made before June 30th, up to $250,000. We are so grateful to Bee and Lau for all that they have done for Overture, but also out in the community, in the arts, and especially for children. Now, if you do make a gift of over $150, you can have really great benefits like early access to ticket sales and exclusive tours and invites to the donor lounge and lots of other great things. Before we move on, I do want to take one moment for us to say thanks to Jerry Frautschi for giving us this magnificent gift in Overture Center for the Arts 20 years ago. So as you are renewing your gifts, renew your gifts, but also your subscriptions, because we love to see you all the time. And when you're adding tickets throughout the year, please consider adding a donation to the Overture Forever campaign so that we really can usher Overture into the next 20 years and beyond. So thank you, and let's get on with the show.
Yeah. So, it's funny she says to renew your subscriptions. Look at that. So with the Overture Presents, it's a make-your-own subscription, and 3 or 4 shows get you 15%, 5 or more get you 20. So when you're all renewing and buying your Broadway shows, you can do this at the same time, right? And so you can look through everything, doesn't matter what shows they are. And it's, I think, a good little break. And then we have some shows right now, too, that are on sale, that are just going on sale, that are not in your brochure because they're going on sale. Yay! I'm With Her, the group in June. Dixie's Tupperware Party. If you haven't seen Dixie, go see Dixie. This is Dixie's last time with the show. It's the final clearance, it's called. I think that's funny. Teresa Caputo just went on sale. And Taylor Tomlinson, we just added a second show because she sold out her first show here in this hall. So just some shows for you to think about. All right, come on out, Joan. Yeah. Now we have Joan. I want you to meet Joan. Joan Herzing is the director of marketing. Come over here. Center. Director of marketing with the Concourse Hotel, just across the street, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Basically. And Joan and I met a long time ago. I've been at Overture. In May, I'll be celebrating 17 years at Overture. How long have you been at?
15.
15.
Yes.
So we've known each other a really long time. I would say they are one of our best, if not the best, partner with us, because a lot of our artists all stay at the concourse, and they work with us to help us be able to make the shows happen and for the artists to stay there. So thank you for all of your work.
You're so welcome.
Yeah. And It's funny, we were in a meeting one time, and we were talking, I don't know what we were talking about, some kind of marketing thing we were dealing with. And she said, I'm excited Phantom of the Opera is coming, right? Because they were booked in your hotel. And I said, I didn't know. Isn't that funny? Like, we were working on it. And so those artists book sometime a long time in advance.
I market and I know things, yeah.
She does. So I just call her every now and then and say, who's coming? Like the big shows, they book out so far in advance. And again, thank you, really, for everything that you give and help us with the shows.
I brought something for everyone tonight.
Yeah. But, let me ask you a question first.
I can't wait.
Who is like the most fun artist that ever stayed there?
Okay, it's a surprise. I left it like I wanted to tell you here and not ahead of time. Bluey's live.
Oh,
The
Bluey!
children's show. Apparently, like, the cast was, they were in our bar a lot, but they were a ton of fun, and the staff loved them so much, and they tipped well, and were so gracious and so kind, and everyone loved them.
I love that,
They were our
Bluey.
favorite.
We loved them in the building, too. They were really a great company to work with. And why? They're from Australia. They are, that's right. That's the theme of it. But Joan has something else she wants to share tonight.
So the only thing better than seeing a show at the Overture is seeing a show at the Overture and then not having to go up to your car and wait in the line in the parking ramp and drive home and worry about how much wine you have at the concession stand. It's better to just be able to walk up the street and into your room at the Madison Concourse Hotel. So today I brought 3 rooms to give away, and not just a regular room, but in our Governor's Club. So our Governor's Club in there is the top 3 floors. It's our executive level. And it includes access to our 12th floor private Governor's Club lounge, which serves complimentary appetizers, cocktails, desserts, and breakfast the next morning. So it's a real treat. So we encourage you to make a night of it whenever you have tickets to the Overture Center.
I think Car and I need to go there and just see if it's okay first. Right?
And there's a special discount for all ticket holders.
Yeah, talk about
at
that.
the bottom of any of your confirmation emails that you get when you buy any ticket at the Overture Center. So not just for all the great stuff you see here tonight, but also if you're going to a Forward Theater show or a Canopy Dance show or a Madison Opera show, at the bottom of that confirmation email is a link that will take you to discounted tickets for any room.
So keep that in mind. So we're going to figure out how to give those 3 rooms away tonight.
Well, there's some empty seats.
With empty seats. We're going to do a ticket guessing. Do your tickets, and this, we should have found this out beforehand, do your tickets have a seat number on them? It's just general admission. They have a seat number? No. I'm so confused. Here, what's it say? Yeah, GA. Okay, so if you have GA on your ticket, you get a room. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Everybody's coming to the Concourse.
Everybody's coming. You'll have to share.
You get a room, and you get a room.
Okay, so we're just gonna do a row and a number. So you have to figure out what your row is because your number's on your seat. So Joan, give us the letters between AA and FF. So AA, BB, CC, DD, EE, or FF. Pick one.
CC.
Okay, row CC. And you know what? I should have looked.
I'm definitely not cheating because I don't know where those rows are, just so you know.
And I don't know what the numbers
treatment.
are on the seats. Like, I don't know. Are they big numbers? Like, can I say, okay, thank you, perfect. CC 108. Is anybody sitting in 108? Look under your seat. CC 108.
Woo!
All right, you win.
We got a room in the Governor's Club. Don't be trying to use that on graduation or anything, but there's not a ton of blackout days.
Give me another between A and, I don't know what the last row is down here. P? T? T is the last row?
K.
K, row K. You. Somebody identify the row K. Who's in row K?
All right, we have a row here.
We have a row of K. We got K. We got lots of people. How about K101? What about you? We're in K. K. K101. Anybody?
Emily's getting her steps in training.
Yeah, she's good. I should have thought about this before. I didn't. Nobody? Nobody in that seat? All right.
103.
103. Did you just move in it? I think that's deserving. I think it's deserving. He moved in it. Is there anybody in row U? All right. You can have the third one. No. What's your seat number? You what? You what? Well, what? Come on, you're not talking to me.
110.
110? Okay, you 110. Anybody in that seat? It is yours. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Joan.
So much.
Really, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, who's ready for some Broadway shows? All right. Got a live band tonight, Cara.
We do.
Should we meet them?
We should meet them.
All right,
That'd be
James
lovely.
McKenzie on drums. Come on out. Not me. There's James. Grant Blashka on bass. Stephen Lamfier on guitar. Jeff Engelbritson on synth. Steve Ratke on piano. And later we have special guest Rebecca Renman, who will be on ukulele. All right. I know. So our live streaming part is stopping right now, but they're going to be getting the Broadway shows through video as this goes on here on the stage. So are we ready? Are we ready?
Yeah?
Let's bring on the show.
Pull it, shake it, break it, again. Pull it, shake it, break it, again.
There's only one road in this God-forsaken life.
Pull it, shake it, break it, again.
It winds before it plummets from a God-forsaken height.
Kimberly Akimbo is the winner of 5 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. And it's won more Tony Awards than any other show. It's all about growing up and growing old, in no particular order. Critics have said it's profoundly funny and deeply moving. And I loved it from the first note to the last. Meet your new favorite musical, Kimberly Akimbo, on Broadway. Get tickets today.
It's Friday night in Bergen County. There are parties everywhere, and we finally got invited.
Great start! This is Dr. Emmett L. Brown, and this is my time machine.
A time machine?
55. Hey, McFly! I thought I told you never to come in here.
And if they don't meet, they won't fall in love. They won't get married, and neither you nor siblings will ever be born.
Whoa, this is heavy.
You don't need money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden, but it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden.
Bonjour!
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 Look, there she goes, that girl who's strange but special, a most peculiar mademoiselle.
I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell.
Guest, be our guest. Hello. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Cherie, and we'll provide the rest.
Look, there she goes, that girl who's strange but special, a most peculiar mademoiselle.
Yes, our lies are our pride, and our pride's in our lies, and the lions in our pride have got no teeth.
I see us being wild, 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 wild.
He had the world at his feet. Oh, he made the summer beat on and on and on.
You mighty young, rich and wise, rebel for love. Don't you want that now? Money filling your pockets, spend all you got, and heaven knows if it'll last. Money won't take us the current, push against the tide. We ride, we ride, we ride. You mighty young, rich and wise, rebel for love. Don't you want that now? Money filling your pockets.
Dollar, founding father without a father. Got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being the self-starter.
To your union, revolution, and the hope that you provide. May always be satisfied.
I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow.
Hello, my name is Elder Green. I would like to share with you this book of Jesus Christ. Hello, my name is Elder Young. Hello, did you know that Jesus lived here in the USA? You can read all about it.